The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Good morning, early bird, it's time to start the day. Let's make it beautiful in every single way we can. Smile for the sunshine as it kisses our face. Sing to the heavens, count our blessings, find our place. 'Cause we all deserve to find our happiness here. You're more than worthy of receiving love, my dear. So if you can see a better future is near, nothing can stop us from defeating our fears. So it's time to get up and make the best of today. Early birds will sing and the puppets will play.
Good morning. It is Sunday, April 19th, the day before 420, and it is 52 degrees where I am right now. 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. Mountain, and 5 a.m. West or Pacific Coast. I'm not sure, but I just packed a bowl. And in preparation, it's me, Jade. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Today's the last day. Get all your relaxation in now. And I hope you have some really cool plans for 420. If anybody visited a 420 festival or 420 parade, please let me know. I'm interested in those kinds of things. So at the puppets, we'd love to hear about it. And if it's feasible, that can be in our things to do in the future. So yeah, Sunday, 420. I would like to know, honestly, who came up with 420? That's, does anybody know that?
Wacko Group.
The who?
Wacko Group.
The Wacko Group? Do they sing any songs?
It's a group they call the Wackos or something like that. It was a group of people that in high school, they got stolen after their extracurriculars at the end of the day at 420. And then when they went on to tour to the Fish, it kind of adopted the same thing.
Waldos, the Waldos.
Definitely.
5 friends at San Rafael High School in California invented the term 420. All right, I'm going to save this for tomorrow. How about that? We're going to have a bunch of random ass facts about 420. That sounds fun.
Safety precautions and kids telling
Huh?
Kids telling safety precautions.
Safety precautions, how to smoke your weed properly?
Oh, what's it? Yeah.
How
Have
a safe safety meeting?
A safe sex.
I'm going to write that down. We're going to have so much fun tomorrow. All right, so how to control everyone's Hi. That sounds like something I would have in my notebook. How to make sure everyone is having a safe and controlled experience during their 420 sesh. Yeah, that sounds so robotic and but if you have a good time, can you blame me? Like that's the real thing. If I conduct such a pristine experience, can you get mad at me for being controlling? Probably. Cheers. Happy 420 weekend. Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Double shot. Pretty good stuff. On my last 3 buds. Good morning. Good morning, Sir Rat Bastard. Minnesota in the house. Did it rain last night or yesterday? It rained. It was supposed to rain at 3 p.m. yesterday. Did not rain. Maybe a little sprinkle. But last night around 9, 10, it started pouring. Maybe even 11. I didn't go to bed till midnight. And I was woken up at 2:30. And then again at 5. So, yay! Cheers! So, Rat Bastard, I'm so happy that you're here. On Rumble, I think, right? All right. So, what's another good thing? 420 facts. And of course, I have to look up and write everything down. We could do a smoking like we could do a game. We could do a 420 game. I'm thinking, they have the game where you take a hit, you take a drink, and then you swallow the drink and you exhale. That's fun. We could do that. We can do this. We're going to call this one hydrate. What's another good 420? Oh, so interesting. And this might be like news. I don't fucking know. All I know is the second you hit that you like advertisement on Facebook, they flood your feed with advertisement and that specific advertisement. Also, you only have to say it out loud in the vicinity of your phone or the A word, and you'll get those ads too. My friend started talking about Stardew. She just started talking about it or sending me, when she's sending me messages, she mentions it. So now Stardew pops up into my feed. That wasn't the point. It's just an example. So I was told about a bong. This is like a store online where you can get bongs. We got snow last night after 80 degrees on Friday and 40 degrees Saturday, snow overnight, white Sunday morning. How are y'all not all sick? Going from 80 to 40, I have a sore throat and I don't even think the temperature changed at all. Like, it did a little bit. Like I said, it was 50 and it was 60 something, 70 yesterday, and it went to the 80s. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry that white morning's beautiful and everything. I love the way snow looks. I could look at it out of the window. But it is April 19th, and it is time for spring and summer. And I apologize, Minnesota, for all the assaults that are on your house. What was I fucking thinking about, guys? Oh, anyway, so there's this shop called Canna Style, and I'll get more. You're gonna get the commercials now too. You're gonna get the ads, but pretty freaking nice. Like every month they put out a new, or is it like every 3 months? I think it's every quarter. Don't quote me because I haven't been following them that long, but they put out a new series, set, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it's underwater. There's a jellyfish bong, and it's really fucking cool. There's an octopus bong, and then there's an octopus pipe, like a bubbler, and then there's a squid one, and it's really, really nice. It would be cooler if they glow in the dark because of bioluminescence and all the things in the sea, but I'm not, if it probably glows in the dark, it's probably going to be more money, and I understand that. So that's just one. Check my channel. I got another bonfire pyre by next big bonfire. Check my channel. I'm writing that down to go look at Sir Rat Bastard channel, and I will go look that up. We have a burn pile, but like I said, it poured rain in last night. There's no point in that. But at least now that helps for when it does dry up, the ground should still be like wet. It shouldn't, the fire ban, I don't know how that works either. Holy. But anyway, so I looked up Canistel. Then I looked up the Galliant gravity bongs, okay? Galliant gravity bongs, really cool concept. The bowl is tapered. Is it tapered? I think you could tell me when you figure it out, I guess. Anyway, it's like a cone, okay? Like a cone, but it never stops. Like it stays going down. It doesn't have this part of it. You could get a metal or glass. I suggest metal. But some people don't like metal in their but you take this and it'll fit any hole. So it's wide enough, it'll fit usually any soda bottle or anything like that. So that's the bowl. The glass it looks like a wine glass with the bottom. The bottom is still there, but there's like drilled holes at the bottom of the wine glass. And then you're sitting in another cup, like a tumbler kind of thing. And you got your water, and it's really cool how it works. Gravity water bong. Hi! And that does sound huge. 10 feet high. 16 feet around. Damn, you like to play with the fire, huh? That's a big fire. I don't know if you know what that reference is. That's a big fire. That's Eddie Murphy, and I do believe it's Disturbed. Eddie Murphy Raw. Might be Eddie Murphy Raw. But yeah, so Galliant Gravity Bong's pretty awesome. I have to shop around, I'm on a budget. And all of these are nicely, but for the price, I feel like it can go the distance. You know what I'm saying? So then there's this other, I fucked up because I looked up one gravity bong. So now I'm getting really cute, expensive, like $100. And it's like half the size, but I guess size doesn't matter. But it's really pretty. It reminds me of like the 20s and the ashtrays and the cups because it's corrugated kind of sides. Anyway, so that one, they showed me that one. My Facebook freaking thread is just bongs, bongs, bongs. And there was a bubble one. So it was 4 glass cylinders, globes stacked on top of each other and looked like bubbles. I love bubbles. Blowing bubbles out of sucking out of a bubbles and then blowing bubbles because I like to blow bubbles. But I say all of these things. To say that another bong set popped into my feed. And this one is ping pong bong. Bong pong, bong pong. So for like $50, you get 6 silicone bongs. And I honestly, I'm not planning on playing bong pong. It's a good idea for a 420 thing. But I'm not planning on playing bong pong. I'm planning on having 6 silicone bongs for functional purposes. You know, anyway. That's a good idea. I think that's a great idea. Unless you want to play bong pong, that's a good idea too. But $50 for 6 silicone bongs is not a lot. That's less than $10 a little thing, and they're virtually unbreakable. That's the main thing is longevity, because accidents happen. I mean, you see my crack here. It's with glass, accidents happen. I have hard tile flooring in here. Most throughout the house is tile. Outside is this brick. Cheers. So just be careful what you like on Facebook, because they will send you 50 million versions of it. Oh, you're looking for new smoking equipment? Here is it all. My silicone bong looks like an AK-47. So I think that is smart to purchase your what is it called whenever it's like not custom. Shit. I think that it's a good idea to make something that detailed out of silicone, because breaking it would probably break my heart. If I wanted a dolphin, not a dolphin, it's not that I don't like dolphins, but dolphins aren't my thing. But if I wanted a dolphin-shaped bong, yes, glass would be amazing. But I live in a realistic place where accidents happen. And if I want to keep my dolphin looking like a dolphin, let's put it in something that isn't so delicate. Okay? Smoking apparatus. Yes. Well, okay. I wasn't going to say smoking apparatus. I was going to say themed. Like the bong is special, but it's not. It's like a theme, custom, niche, creative. There's a word in there that I can't get out. Cheers. Somebody's sleep talking over there and sleep smoking. I had to check, make sure my mic was still on. I did charge it. I'm working on doing that better. So the Red Bastard, do you have any plans for tomorrow's 420 event? I mean, the whole day is an event, just the day alone. I requested off from children, so that's great. I do have a cake, but I think I'm going to try and get it all done today so that I can relax and smoke pot all day tomorrow and not be responsible for anything until, of course, school lets out. So from 7:30 to 3 p.m., I am most irresponsible jade that there is, but responsibly consuming marijuana, of course. I don't want to be dehydrated or something. Which reminds me, you need to hydrate. I think I have water over there, and I will get up and get it. Hydrate. It's important when you're getting high. It is almost 4:20 in Alaska, if I'm not wrong. So make sure you have your bowls packed. And I'm still trying to think. Oh, it's 4:20. We were going to be outside, but it's very wet outside. Oh, I have several glass bongs, but my silicone one is for bowls in my presence. I will be trying to operate all apparatus. So all at the same time, or like You're just going to have them all packed and just ready to go so that you're not having to change shit. I feel like that's more, I think that's a good adult decision, honestly. To not have to worry, just have all of them packed, fresh water in random places so that it's like, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a fresh bowl. It's like Easter, but with bongs. You know, last year, Easter fell on 420. And that, I think, made me so happy. I made Easter cookies with weed leaves. I made bunny rabbits with weed leaf tails. I got a kick out of that shit. I wasn't in town, but it was great. But yeah, a little bong hunt. That'd be fun. I wish I didn't have kids always at the house. Ripping one at a time till it's burnt. You know? That's what I do. Anyway. Rip one at a time. Yeah, I think it'd be difficult. Ooh, has anybody done a cross joint before? We were talking about it. I think somebody mentioned it, or we were doing facts, and they were talking about a cross joint. So then a friend of mine was, fuck it. So she started rolling and trying to figure out how to roll a cross joint. And I know you are going to have to pull pretty hard because there's so much going on. I'm pretty sure that would get you super high because you're lighting all the ends at once. Let me know if you have tried a cross joint. And if you haven't and you're interested, there is a video on YouTube on how to roll a cross joint. There's one with Seth Rogen. That's the one I watched. Pretty interesting shit. And it's not shit, but it's pretty interesting. I was thinking, see, whenever they were explaining it, I'm going to show you what I was thinking of how it would go. Let's cut this in half. I did not bring the scissors. Sons of bitches. All right. So, ripping one at a time. Okay. So, in my imagination, in imagination land, there would be I already think that would be a problem because we have this, we'd have this, we'd have weed everywhere, by the way. You'd get weed everywhere. But you would have this situation, and then you would try to get this side. This is Jade trying to fake roll a cross joint. So let's put glue here on this one. Come back here. Wrap it this way. Now, I can't be flinging it around because theoretically there's weed in here and it's already all over the table. But, all right, so I have those two wrapped. Okay, let's wrap this one. Now, you see where the issue is, that middle part. Then you would take this and get it all where it is. I'm not measuring it up right now, but come over and overlap it. And I imagine it's hard without the weed. I'm imagining it's really fucking hard with the weed. Oh, shit. And then wrap this way. Or you can do the whole thing with the paper very delicately and then stuff it. But that's not how he showed us how to do it. I can do it here right now for you, actually. I remember the details. I remember. So what you do is, I don't have the right paper. I don't have a enough weed to roll a cross joint anyway. All right, so you take your rolling paper and you roll a nice fat joint. You want it to be fat because you got to fit something in here. So you're going to take a needle, sharp object, and you're going to come up here. Format. You're going to come up here. You're going to poke your hole through it. Let's see if I can through this paper. You know what, though? I have a tool, actually. All right. So we've rolled this fat joint. Imagine that there's weed in there. You've got it all like glued up. Okay. Then you're going to go about, maybe you have to go further down so that it doesn't, let's go here just in case the smoke from up here like the way it pools, you want it to all meet in the middle, right? So I did this hole. You can kind of see it. It's not perfect because this is fake. We're just demonstrating what I saw in the video. So we got our fatty right here. Let's put that right there for now. Then we're going to do another joint, and this one is going to be not so fat. It's going to be a pinner joint, okay? A little pinner joint. All right. Now you're going to poke a hole through this one. Oh man, there was black icky sticky on this. Okay, so you're going to poke a hole through this one about halfway. Okay. And again, they were using a threading needle, which is great for that type of paper. This is not rolling paper. This is just regular schmegular paper, notepad paper. But you're going to get this hole because you want air to flow through it, right? I need to go to the store and get alcohol. Anyway, so I already messed this up. I'm going to say, let's say that I did do the hole the correct way, right? There's the hole all the way through. So then you're taking your pinner joint, which is relatively smaller than your big fatty. And I'm sorry if you already know this, and I'm just explaining it to the masses for no reason. So you're going to take your pinner. Let me thin this out a bit because for the purposes of the demonstration, okay, it's probably a lot easier when you're actually doing it real stuff. Anyway, so we're going to just sneak this sucker into the hole. Make sure the hole's big enough. You got to go gentle because you're dealing with paper. Paper can be ripped easily. So when it gets there, pull until you get to the hole. It's not going to look like this. Promise. This is hollow. That's why it looks like that. But anyway, so that's mainly what he showed me. And then you take it and you get some help. And you light all three ends. I might actually think, I might. This kind of makes me want to do it for 420. Why don't we roll a cross joint for 420? I'm going to write that down. That means I got to go get more paper, right? I think I need the longer zigzags. I think we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the longer zigzags. Like, what is it? 1.5 inch instead of 1 1/4. All right, cross joint 420. Now, interesting. That's gonna be fun. Now, do we smoke it on the show, or do we make it on the show and smoke it after the show? Is the question. All right, let us take another toke. It is 7:30. Righty-roo. Why not both? So that means, why not both? Because I want it for later too. Good morning. Fiend in a cloud. Good morning. You're right. So with the puppets, rolling joints with the puppets, they're going to be in my ear the whole time telling me how to do it because they have more experience. So just beware. If I be rolling stuff, there'll be commentary. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We can spit facts while we roll a cross joint, smoke a cross joint while we play games. That seems like a fun. And then also safety measures whenever you are in partaking in 420 activities. Because thank you for the likes. Because safety measures are important. You know, it's okay to have fun with intention, if that makes any sense. You know, hydrate. Make sure you're lubing your throat. I have to make an olive oil, lemon honey spray for my throat. That's interesting. It's good for when you want to smoke. Lubricates the tubes. We're here to talk about the best way to roll your joints, the best way to pack your joints, the best way to, pack your bowls. And this is all based on my opinion. I'm not a professional. Even at smoking pot, I am not a professional. I'm just an avid learner or a forever student. Cheers! What is in your bowls today? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Right. I really like my list of things to do and work on tonight and tomorrow, and then I have to go to Sir Rat Bastard's channel, check out his bonfire. 16 foot around, 10 feet tall. That's crazy. I'm assuming you don't have any trees. We have trees everywhere. I'm just gonna fingers crossed that you don't have any trees. Thank you guys for being here. It is 7:33. I have to go to the store in a few minutes because I have some ingredients to buy for a cake, last minute cake. So I gotta make that money. But I really appreciate you all for being here, for the likes, for the love, for the support, comments, for the suggestions. You know, and I'm gonna have to roll 2 cross joints because we're doing a talent show in one of the groups that I'm in, and I would like to enjoy that for the show for the party as well. So we got to make 2 cross joints, and hopefully they don't take us out. But usually in the mornings, we're gonna leave today out. But usually in the mornings, it's fresh. Also, not a professional toker, but I have been for 50 years. Just saying, I have been in the toking class. Oh shit! I was 21 whenever I had my first dance with Mary Jane, and I was such a baby stoner. Oh my goodness! I don't know. I'm like what 36, so that was like 15 years ago. But yeah. Ooh, I was a baby stoner. I got so zooted off of like 1 hit or 2 hits. One time, me and my boss, I worked at, no sir, kennel up. It's his fault he's not in here. He had a chance. He didn't want to take it. He thought I was being aggressive opening the door. I was opening the door for him. He thought I was aggressively opening the door. I was not aggressively opening the door. I was just like, come on, we have no time to play this game. Anyway, so one time I was working. I worked from the time we opened to basically late afternoon. Still covered in I was not. I did not have acne. I have very good skin. Other people have told me that, so I just repeat it. Anyway, so I am a manager at a restaurant, and they definitely take advantage of me. Just saying. Well, everybody does at that time. And my boss and I have been there from open, and it's time to go home. I feel like it's late, yada yada. Hey, why don't you stop by? We're gonna smoke some pot, and then you could go. Sounds great. Had a long day. Oh boy. So it was just me, him, and he had this thing that looked like a sideways hair dryer that would basically fill this bag full of weed smoke. Okay. I'm a baby. I don't know what this is, but this is the way we consume it. Okay. Just me and him, one bowl. Okay. That's not something I usually do as a baby smoker. There's like 4 of us toking in the freezer because in the culinary industry, we have safety meetings in the freezer or refrigerator walk in. So me and him, his apartment, the dog somewhere. The dog liked to get high. And it's just me and him toking this bowl. I think I'm fine. I got, I don't know what I thought I was doing. I thought I was just the shit, that I was just good, get downstairs, get in my car, back out of the driveway, take one right turn, get to the stop sign. Now, literally, my house is across town, but all I have to do is from this stop sign, take a left and go straight. And eventually, I will find my road with a few turns at the end of the town, right? But when I got to that red light, the high took over my whole body, and I thought I was dreaming. And this is just regular weed, but it's a lot of regular weed. So I'm sitting there, and I got a brand new phone. Okay, this was right when touchscreen phones came out, and I just got my brand new touchscreen phone. I was like, oh my god, still figuring it out. But now I'm super high, and I feel like I'm in a dream. I can't focus everything in peripheral. I can't look in my peripheral to make checks because I'm a very paranoid driver. I'm checking everything every 5 seconds. We are not getting caught up in anything. I find his number. I call him. I said, oh my God, I'm too high. No, you're not. You're fine. You're just trying to talk me down, and I understand. He's been a stoner for way longer. So I said, okay, stay on the phone with me, and I'm just going to follow the vehicle, the vehicle that I see in front of me until they turn and I can't follow them more, and I'll just pick another vehicle to follow. I forgot that it was 8 p.m. I thought this was 2 a.m. I think we got so elevated that I thought it was 2 a.m. No, it's 8 p.m. There's people everywhere and traffic, and so I was so worried. Never have I ever had an experience like that after, I tell you what. But by the time I got home, I was so high, I was losing. It wasn't the best experience, no, but it was a learning experience that you cannot handle one ball between you and your boss. No, sorry, ma'am. I was still in my first year of smoking pot. So that's my little horror story, but everything's great. We're all good. I was very cautious driver the entire time. So, it's just, I did not like the feeling. But I don't have those problems anymore. I can tell you that now. Mainly because I can handle my own bowls without sharing with anybody. And obviously, we wake and bake every morning, at least 2 bowls between me and Hobbies, and the puppets. And then even after that, guess what? We smoking all day. So it's again, I'm not a professional. I'm just an active student, and I'm just learning how to stay elevated and happy without terrifying myself. Getting paranoid. THC hits everybody different, of course, and you've got to find the right strains for you. You also have to find the right people to be around. It's everything is a factor whenever, because I could sit here and smoke several bowls, but if there's situations in my vicinity that cause me to have to use my brain and the cognitive thinking that I have to do, I'm not going to feel as euphoric and happy as I would whenever I'm smoking with the puppets and you guys. If that makes any sense. I'm just saying environment to me has an impact. I have yet to get so stoned that I can't switch back to responsible mom. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about weed. It doesn't control me at all. I love it. I could still be me. Peeps. Usually when peeps get at me. Oh, teens. Oh, you were a teen. No, I didn't touch you. Oh, man. I'm going to have to flip it. My camera's mean. Power hitting. All right. It is 7:42. Let me pack a new bowl, or let me see if I can finish what's in here. My throat is hurting. Yeah, I guess I can finish what's in here. I don't know what a new bowl is going to do. It's still going to burn. But let me finish this bowl with you guys, and then I got to go. I got to go to Walmart. I have to host a room for 2 hours. I have a 2-hour shift. And then I'm pretty sure... Oh, a cake. Got to bake a cake. Ooh, cheers. Not in time. After 50 years, I can make it any place that. Oh, spot in time. Oh well, the puppets know how to make any place work for toking. I can tell you what, they like to make me nervous. Oh, by the way, 420 miracles happen every day. We're just hoping that my miracle happens with ample time. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Comments, every comment helps us. Me, the puppets, the network, every heart like, every view, every time you click on my face, like everything. And I really appreciate it. Without you, well, I wouldn't really be here. Like I would, but I wouldn't enjoy it. I'd still be here because what else would I mean, I could be sleeping in like, the puppets. One day, maybe. One day. Thank you so much for all your support. Oh, Unique Kebabs. Go ahead. You hear them at the beginning and at the end of our show every day. Go ahead, check them out. Unique Kebabs, KNEECAPBOBS. And it's on all the platforms that I can think of. It's really great music. He's so talented, and you'll find something that you like. I know it. It's a whole bunch of different stuff, and it's really good. He also does covers. He plays live events and stuff like that. He does have a full-time job, so you have to keep an ear out for any of the live shows. Have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is back to our regular weekday timing, 7:654. And let me check out that comment. I got a tear for some reason. I wish I could sleep in every day. Oh, I wish I could sleep in even one day Correct. I do get a nap most days, but I wake up. Today I woke up at 5 with no alarm, just natural. Yesterday I woke up at 4:30 with no alarm, just natural. And the fact that we have a show, I can't really sleep. I tried to lay down until 6:30 because the puppets usually don't want to be woken up until 15 till. Well, then I heard him say, put an alarm for 6:55. I was like, oh damn, I don't think this is happening today. So I got up at 6:30 and I was like, let me get my situated. I packed a bowl. I ground up some weed. But it's okay. I don't sleep in so that I get the naps. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Sir Rat Bastard, for your suggestion on your channel in the fire pit. You're doing great work with that. Have a wonderful day. I can't thank you enough. I can try, but because of you, I smiled today. How about that? That's a really good thing.
Good morning, early bird, it's time to start the day. Let's make it beautiful in every single way we can. Smile for the sunshine as it kisses our face. Sing to the heavens, count our blessings, find our place, 'cause we all deserve to find our happiness here. You're more than worthy of receiving love, my dear. So if you can see a better future is near, nothing can stop us from defeating our fears. So it's time to get up and make the best of today. Early birds will sing and the puppets will play.